or a premonition. Like you dream about something or somebody dying or illness or knowing that, this person's going to pass away soon. Do you ever have any of that? That is also a sign, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to be scared of. It is one of. You're listening to the Uncharted Soul Podcast, a high vibe, noble show for the souls who want more in their life, relationship, and bank account. I'm your host, Cindy, and I refuse to play by the rules. I'm a clairvoyant medium and a master NLP practitioner. I'm also the founder of the Cindy Pate brand. So my mission is to show you that you have the power within you and that we are all truly intuitive souls. You want to learn more about your soul? Then you've come to the right place. Now let's begin. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Uncharted Soul. Oh my gosh. Wow. Today's one is really interesting because I'm jumping on really early to record this episode, podcast, whatever. And yeah, not my usual time that I do this, but just felt called to jump on and dive straight into it. And let's talk about it. And what I want to talk about today is, am I psychic? Well, not am I psychic, are you psychic? How do you know? What are the telltale signs? Is there even telltale signs? So let's just mellow into and dive into it and have this discussion. First and foremost, and the one thing I'm going to say above anything else, I hand on heart truly, honestly believe we are all born intuitive. So I would say, putting the label on, am I psychic? Probably you are. I don't like calling people psychic because I feel that with everything over the last few years in society, whatever, it can tend to have a negative connotation depending on how you're brought up, where in the world you're brought up. It can have a very negative connotation. So we are not going to look at it from a psychic point of view. We're going to look at it as intuitive, your intuition, your inner knowing. Okay? So I'm just going to put that caveat in there. If you want to call it being psychic, that's fine by me. That is your choice. Just for the purpose that I feel it can be a little bit negative feeling, I'm not going to use it. So, being an intuitive, what is it? How do you know? Are you? Maybe yes, no. I don't know. Have you? Shall we play the never have I ever? Okay, so let's play the never have I ever or I have ever. So, I believe everyone, when you are born, you come with the knowledge of past lives, energy, everything. You're got a full download. The minute you enter the world, a conscious decision is made to forget that information and start afresh. But a little bit of that information is still not a little bit, a lot of it actually is still retained within you, but just not in your conscious mind. And it's all in your subconscious. And as you go through life, through your days on earth, you slowly start tapping into it. And this is my opinion. I'm sure there's other things you can research and find out about this, but I do believe that up until kids hit the age of 5, 6, their connection to the other side, so to spirit, God, the energetic realm, is still so strong, and they're still fully open because there is no outside pressure. There is no society. Because if you think about it, a 1-2-year-old doesn't understand that, back in the days, witches were killed or burnt. They don't have any of that knowledge. They don't have any of that filter or level of protection. So they don't know that. So they are fully open to all that is, all that may be, and everything that is around them. So that's why as kids get older, they start sensing things, seeing things, watching things on TV, and that starts closing off that filter, that subconscious, because then they start seeing self and start going, oh, how am I being portrayed to the world? And up until that point, they don't. Because I can only speak for my kids. I know up until 1, 2, they didn't see themselves as separate from me. They saw them as we are one and the same. And it's only when they start going, oh, me, and so using those words, they start identifying them and them as a person. and those things develop. So I fully believe that you're born with this connection, and then as societal pressures and everything, life happens, those doors either get partly shut or they get encouraged and fostered to be open. And it's not a bad thing if they get partly shut, because it's something that it's never lost to you. It's always there. It's always there in the background. You can always access it again at any given stage, any moment in your life. There's never a wrong time to access it. It's always available to you. What was yours is always still yours. Okay. So to answer the question, are you intuitive? Yes, you are. You're born with a gift. Some of us, as I've said on previous episodes, come through a little bit stronger, and it's really hard for that filter to be shut down, because we have come through with such a strong force, such a strong purpose, such a strong knowing that we came here with intention to achieve something, to learn something, to do something, and to make a difference. So we had to hit the gate running, pretty much. So here's a few things that I'm going to just give you for you to think about, going, I may want to tap into this a little bit more. I may want to explore a bit more. I may want to just dive into things. So here's one of the things. Just ask yourself these few questions and see, hey, does any of these sound familiar? Do any of these resonate? Do any of these oh, yeah, I know this. So one of the things I'm going to ask you, the first thing, is do you ever, when you're in situations, and unbeknownst to anyone else, you have this really strong gut feeling I don't think this is the right thing to do, or I feel this is the right thing to do, or I feel this is the outcome of a situation. And that gut check moment, you're I don't think so, I feel this. Or you're around somebody and you're just no, I don't like the vibe that I'm feeling from you. Or, oh, I like this, I have this, how do I know you? But I'm not talking just about in a once-off situation where you regularly have this happening to you. You regularly have this okay, you have this knowing, and what my husband used to call it way back when, used to call it Cindy's funny feelings. So do you have any, we'll just go funny feelings. Do you have any funny feelings? Where you're just I think this, or I feel this. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt that? And if yes, that is your spirit, that is your intuition trying to come up and saying, hello, pay attention. We here. And that's also a signal that you need to start diving deeper into your intuition, because there is a higher purpose, there's a higher calling that you are being called to, and that's why it's rearing, and I don't want to say its ugly head, but that's why it's rearing its head, going, hey, hello, remember what we came here to do. The next thing is, have you ever sensed death? I know this is a crazy one, and not something that I know a lot of, not something I know not a lot of intuitive people or mediums or clairvoyants talk about, but for me, and I wish somebody did say this, do you have a sense of death or a premonition? You dream about something, or somebody dying, or illness, or knowing that, this person's going to pass away soon. Do you ever have any of that? That is also a sign, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to be scared of. It is because death is such a strong emotion, it is one of the first and quickest and easiest things that comes through, because death is such a strong emotion. So it's one that comes through with your intuition and your inner knowing a lot faster than anything else. And that I learned the hard way, because I kept on thinking something must be wrong with me, because I'm sensing death and sensing this. Am I attached to the Grim Reaper or something? But no, I learned over the years and on this Uncharted soul journey that death is such a strong emotion that it makes sense that it's the easiest, quickest thing for you to notice first thing right off the bat. So if you have that tick, that is your intuition going, come on. We've got other work to do. We are here for a higher purpose, a higher knowing, a higher thing. We are here to make sure that you do a soul-aligned career, activity, whatever it is, but it's just making sure that you are coming back to soul, coming back to your inner knowing. Okay, so the next one is, I'm trying to, I'm trying to remember, not remember, but I'm going through not just what I've like seen out there, but what I've also experienced. And another one is, have you ever just sensed things like, you feel that you're not alone? Like you know, that sitting there where you're like, I felt something like brush past me or rush past me, but there's nobody else around. Like there's no other person. Even if you are in a room with somebody else, they didn't do it, they didn't touch it, they didn't move, it was not them. Again, that is spirit source going, hiya, hello, over here. All of these, it's almost like little pushes, just little shoves into the direction of being intuitive, into the direction of being a healer, into the direction of being an energy healer, into the direction of just embracing spirituality. All of those are little nudges from the universe, from God, from your loved ones saying, hey, we're trying to make you remember what you came here for, what you said you wanted to achieve. So I know that some of us, as I said, we lose that memory when we're born, but they're just trying to bring that memory back for you, okay? So when you sense like a presence and you're like, okay, this is a little bit interesting. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through like those three because I kind of I know this. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna go through another one, a fourth one, and this is it's not as common, but it is common as well, is when you, for example, if you're like I'm going to use the example of one of my clients because that's just the easiest, quickest to explain. She is a masseuse, and I sensed in her that she is a healer, and she's an energy healer, and she's been in past lives, and she hadn't known that. And I asked her, do you ever, in a massage session, know where to place your hands, but it's not in the way you would have been conventionally taught? And she's like, yes, I can sense where there's issues, where there's pains or other things, and they're not the conventional hand movement of where you should be to doing a massage. This is feeling the energy around the person. And she instinctively, intuitively knew where it was, and she was tapping into past memories of being a healer. And she's now gone into studying Reiki, which I think is so awesome that she's learning Reiki and starting to remember all that knowledge that she has of being a healer, that she can use her hands in certain ways to cleanse people's energy, move energy around, and just make everything flowing and fluid. Okay, so have you ever had that experience where you're just like, if I touch here or there, done. Or you've just like massaged somebody and they're like, how did you like know how to, what? You just like made me feel better. That is also a sign that you're one of us. You're a light worker. You're a light worker, and it's such a freaking amazing gift and talent. And that being said, it doesn't mean that, that this now means that, quit your 9 to 5 and you have to become a healer and spiritual and go off and live in a shamanic village. But no, I know many energy healers who are lawyers or are doctors and that kind of thing. That is still part of their calling, but they also use their intuitive gifts to their advantage in their everyday career, so to speak. It is just another part of who you are. And it basically, all this intuition, everything that's to the core of it, and what it's trying to tell you is you are tapping into the full part of you and everything that you are, and using it to your advantage, using it even in a creative outlet way. That if you're an artist, you can sell. I know artists that do this, that sell paintings that's infused with healing energy. That when people just look at it, they're like, it makes me feel all these things. And again, they don't need to advertise that they are a light work, an intuitive person, or that they are medium or anything like that. it just comes through in their work, and they are fully integrating all aspects and every aspect of themselves into their work and in what they're doing, and going there. And it literally is freeing, because when you start tapping into it, you start feeling more into your body, for feeling more into ease, and go, it actually feels good. So if you are an intuitive, which I know you are, because we all are intuitive, it's just we may have resistance or blocks into our belief around being intuitives, or what we have been told by society, or what we have experienced. Because, as you know, for me, the journey was not pretty at a young age being intuitive, so I understand the struggle of not being fully accepted. So I've been there, I've done it, I've got the t-shirt. Actually, do I? No, I think I should make the t-shirt saying I've been there, gone and done it, kind of a thing. But you get you get the gist and where I'm going with this. This is not a label. It's not something that you need to declare to the world. It's just you tapping into another aspect of who you are and what it is. And if you want to branch out and actually fully step into it and going, you know what, Cindy, I know that I'm intuitive, but I feel like this should be everything every day, all that I do. Then, oh my gosh, yes, like, hit me up, let me know, and like, we can talk, and I can help you on this journey. And same true if you just want to integrate it in, like, use this aspects of yourself and integrate it into your current life, career, everything you're doing. Again, that is fine. Let me know. More than happy to help you on that journey as well, because there is no right or wrong way. The only thing that it's about is fully owning who you are and every aspect of who you are. It is literally owning every aspect of who you are in all its entirety, not shaming any part of you or putting it behind closed doors for nobody to see. It is saying, this is me, and I embrace all of me. I love all of me. Okay? Anyway, as I said, really early morning chat. I have absolutely loved it. Maybe I should do a more early morning chats, but then it means that I actually have to get up early in the morning. Okay, I know when you're saying, okay, early morning chats, you guys don't know what time I actually record these episodes. I usually record them middle to late afternoon, when I've gone through all my journaling practices, I've done everything else in business, and I've looked after the kids and all that kind of thing. Then I usually sit down and drop into spirit and record this episode. But today just felt like I need to do it now. So I'm doing it now at like 10 in the morning. So anyway, as always, guys, thank you so much for being a part of my journey, allowing me onto this journey with you. I truly, honestly love doing this and being there for you. Hit me up and let me know what resonates with you and what's going on. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Bye.